Okay, this weekend is National Reach as High as You Can Day. This woman here, all right, I keep wanting to call you Dr. Monique Johnson, all right? You are attorney Monique Johnson. You are an entrepreneur. You are an author, motivational speaker. What titles don't you have yet that you deserve? But welcome so much.
Thank you
for being
me.
here.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so you've already overcome odds because at the doctors didn't give you to live past 6 years old. And you know what? You in your 30s now.
Yes, yes, and I'm so happy and grateful for that. Even now, doctors are astonished that I'm even still here, that I'm not paralyzed due to the curvature of my spine. So it's definitely a blessing. Now
these are pictures of you in your childhood right
Yes.
there. And what were your parents thinking, you know, at that moment? What was going through their minds?
Well, if you could imagine, you know, everyone hopes and prays for, you know, great delivery, to have a healthy baby. My mom and dad and my grandparents had no idea that I would arrive the way that I did. And so, of course, there's a lot going on. My mother was young. She was 19 years old, so she didn't really know where to turn. All she knew was that she loved her baby was beautiful, and hey, why not take my baby home and raise her just like any other child?
Yeah, okay, so as I mentioned, you are an attorney now. Something in your bio said, and it just struck me when I read it, that the walls of the courtroom could not confine you, that you had to go outside those walls to do more. What was that pivotal moment that caused you to get out of the courtroom and into the community? Well,
the whole point of me going to law school was that I knew that there are a group of people that need assistance when it comes to raising their voice, advocacy. But what I knew was that I was larger than the courtroom, right? That there were people that I would never get to meet because they would never make it into the courtroom. Okay, so there's that young child, there's that college student, there's that athlete that need to hear my story. How can I do that in the courtroom? So I knew I needed to break outside of that box, and just spread my wings and fly.
And speaking of flying, you are the author of this book, Soaring, okay? And there's one chapter I want to talk to you about.
Absolutely.
And it is naysayers. And this is what you said about naysayers. You said coming to grips with accepting the role of naysayers in your life is difficult. You own the power to take the feedback of your naysayers and make it beneficial to you. In 30 seconds, can you please break that down, what you meant?
Absolutely. One of the things that we have to realize is that people will second guess us. That is coming. Once you realize that, it becomes a little bit easier to take the criticism. And it's not always easy, but what you can do is evaluate the energy behind what the naysayer is saying to you. Is it fear? Are they afraid, you know, have that fear in their life? Is it jealousy? What is the energy? Whatever that negative energy, you have the power to turn it into positivity. Because once you realize that, then you know where it's coming from and you know how to overcome it.
She just ministered to me in so many different languages
Wow.
right there. Where can people find you?
Absolutely. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just look up Made to Soar. That's the number 2. I would love to hear from you.
Yeah, and make sure you get this book, folks. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.